Well, hello, fight trackers. Sabayan 1, this time with our knives. So, similar to the Sabayan 1 stick video, in this one we're going to be breaking the flow drill down. So, we're going to go through all the different parts, breaking down exactly just going through the base first, then the belly cut pass, stop cut pass, and then on this one, we don't do the ride through like we do with our stick Sabayan. On this one, we're going to do what we call our scissor cut, all right? So as we go through, we'll break it down chunk by chunk, show you all the different little details. Later in the video, we will be bringing Mrs. G on in, and we'll do each of the options with a partner. And then at the end of today's video, we will be working on the entire flow drill, putting it all together, getting that nice flow. So stick with us. Let's get to training. Getting into the base with this, so the base is the exact same as the Sabayan stick flow. So if you haven't done the stick Sabayan videos, you can definitely go in there. I take a little bit of extra time to break down the base with all the separate movements. But with this, since there is that bigger breakdown in the stick video, in this one we are going to move a little bit faster. So once again, everything is identical. The only thing that changes is we're dealing with a bladed weapon versus the blunt stick. So the entire attack is the same. They're going to come at us with the thrust, then we're going to attack them with the butt of our blade, so they're going to defend it, and then they're going to be coming through with that angle 1 slice, just like with the stick. So the way I'm defending that, again, it doesn't matter what foot I have forward. You never know what the attack is going to come from. Usually we try to have the longest weapon in front. So since I'm holding my knife in my right hand, I want to have my right leg in front just so I can use the entire length of my weapon. But you never know, right? It could be this way. It doesn't really matter. So when they're thrusting at our belly, what I'm going to do is that same side step, down block, twist, and I'm thrusting at their face. Then, again, I'm going to attack with the bottom of my blade, and then I want to retract down to my hip, and I'm going to pass that angle 1 slice. So as I'm passing, I'm bringing it across, and then now I feed for the partner. So I thrust. They're coming at me with the butt of the blade attack, right? The puño attack. So I get that stop block in there, just like the stick flow. And then I load my knife up, and I'm going to come through with my knife slice. Now, once they pass, again, I got to bring my knife to the other side so I can get that defense the same as we did at the very beginning. So again, that's our base, right? So one more time, I'm coming through, thrusting as I defend, attack with the puño, bringing it back down, and then as I pass their blade, I'm just bringing my knife over to the other side. Then I thrust, stop, and attack with the slice, bringing it back over to the other side. Now, just like the stick, I don't want to waste any movement. So if I'm going to move my knife from one side back to the other here, then I might as well be attacking the opponent. So we're going to go for the belly cut, just like with the stick. So now as I'm defending, I come through, get the Sabayan start, attack with the butt of the blade, bringing it back down, and then as I defend the slice, I'm going to slice their belly as I bring it over to the other side. Now I give it to my partner. 1, 2, slice through, transition back. Turn, back, reset, slice the belly. 1, 2, feed for my partner. Reset. Cut pass time. So again, same exact thing as our stick Sabayan. So from here, they're thrusting at my belly, coming through over the top, coming back with the puño of the blade, resetting down, and then as their number 1 comes at me, I'm catching it with the knife, cutting their forearm as I pass their knife through. Then I feed for them. 1, 2, coming through with the slice, bringing it back to the other side, defend, Puño, cut the arm past the arm. 1, 2, feed through. Reset one more time. Defend. Puño, cut the arm past the arm. Feed for that. Cut pass, or stop cut pass is this one. So, again, just like the stick, this is more especially with a blade, when somebody is 1, 2, this angle 1 can come very, very, very quickly. So this one is the same idea. It's catching me a little bit by surprise, so I gotta get that hand out there first to give me time to cut the arm and to pass the arm. So as we're going through, same idea, knife is starting in the right hand. They thrust, we defend. We're gonna come back with that puño hit. We bring it back down, and as this is coming back down, the knife hand block is coming out. So I'm stopping, cutting, passing. Then I feed it then. Thrust, stop. I feed the angle 1, they stop, they cut, they pass, I bring it over. Now, I defend. Here, puño, reset as I block, cut, pass. Thrust, stop. Angle 1, bring it back over, defend, back, and stop, cut, pass. Feed for that. The fourth and final option in the the knife Sabayan one, is going to be the scissor cut. So again, I'm passing their hand just like I do in all of the other ones, but instead of cutting their hand this way as I pass, what I'm actually going to do is pass and cut inside. So I'm literally scissoring my arms and then bringing this one back. So when we do this one, again, everything else is the same. So they thrust at me. I'm coming over the top as I defend. I'm going to puño. Now, as soon as I puño, instead of resetting to my hip like all the other ones, I'm going to puño, and then my blade is going to turn up. So I can catch their hand as I'm passing, and I scissor, and I'm cutting the inside of their arm, and then bringing this over as I pass their arm through. Then I feed for that. 1, 2, and then I feed that angle 1. That's where they're going to do their scissor. Bringing my knife back to the other side. I defend. Puño, turn that knife up, scissor cut, bringing my knife back to the right side of my body, thrust, stop, over the top, reset one more time, I'm going to defend, puño, turn my blade up, scissor as I pass, bringing that blade over, feed for them. Now, let's put everything in with a partner. So we'll break each one down, so we'll just flow through the belly cut, then the cut pass, the stop cut pass, show you kind of the breakdown with those, going nice and slow with our partners, and then in the final section, we'll put the whole flow together. So, just like stick video, if you have a partner, then one partner will face the same way I am, one partner will face the same way Mrs. G is. So one of you will follow along with me, one will follow along with Mrs. G. If you don't have a partner, then again, just follow along with my side. So you'll face the same way, you'll move with me, and you'll just imagine Mrs. G's attacking you, same as she's attacking me. So we got belly cut. So Mrs. G's gonna be the attacker. So again, she's gonna thrust at me. And what I'm going to do is move off to the side, get my defense in here. I'm going to thrust over the top, and then I'm going to come back with the puño. She's going to get that good stop block in there. I'm going to retract. She's coming at me. So again, I'm just catching at the wrist, and I'm passing this over, but I'm cutting her belly as I do it. So I cut as I control, and then now I feed to her. She defends. She comes back. I get the stop block. I feed the angle 1 while she cuts my belly, and I'm coming through, hit, belly cut. She goes, belly cut there. Once again, I defend, I come back, and I belly cut across. 1, 2, she gets the belly cut through. One more time, 1, 2, belly cut across. 1, 2, belly cut across. Cut pass. So, same kind of idea as the stick flow here. So Mrs. G's coming at me, I get that defense. I'm going to come back with the puño hit, and then this time, as she comes in a 1, I'm going to get my blade right there on her forearm. So while I'm doing this, this is gaining control of her arm, so she can't just keep coming through and cutting me, and it allows me to do start the pass. So my blade is mostly doing the defense here, and then as this hand gets involved, I can cut the arm as I'm switching and setting up to feed for Mrs. G. So here, again, her blade is going to catch, it's going to pass and then cut as it gains control here, and then now she feeds back for me. So 1, 2, I'm going to catch, pass, cut, and feed back in. 1, 2, catch, pass, cut, and back. Catch, pass, cut. 1, 2, catch, pass, cut. And last one. Stop, cut, pass. So this one, again, the idea is, like I said, the surprise, but really what's happening on this one is the attacker is actually moving at a slightly different rhythm. So if I'm attacking Mrs. G and I go 1, she comes back at me puño 2, then as she's retracting is more so when I'm loading, and then I'm coming through, and this would be more that she's coming with like the cut pass, because her knife is already back, right? So it's already loaded on her hip. So as soon as this one starts to attack, she can see it coming, and she can bring that hand out, she can pass it, she can cut it, belly cut, she can do the cut pass, boom, boom, right? But that's kind of more the rhythm, is that it's more here, I'm pulling this hand back, and so while this hand is retracting, my arm's coming up, and then again, she sees it coming. The stop cut pass is more that I'm actually, instead of pulling back and then loading to attack, that I'm actually going to change that rhythm. So I'm going to go 1, and as I come back, I'm already here. So as this hand retracts, this hand is already coming. Right? So by the time her hand is retracted and ready to do her cut, then if she doesn't have this hand here, I win, and she doesn't get this there in time, right? So as I feed 1, 2, and that comes in, right, that's where this hand gets involved, right? So then this kind of takes up that beat in the rhythm, and then now she can finish, cut pass as it goes through, and then now it's my turn. 1, so as I go puño, she's going straight up to her shoulder to load. So then that's my retraction and my block same time. And then I'm going to cut pass and then feed for her. 1, 2, and there. Cut pass. 1, 2. Oh, I'm sorry, doing the wrong one. Cut pass. Here, stop, cut pass. Right? Stop, cut pass. 1, 2. Stop, cut pass. 2, stop, cut pass, last one, stop, cut pass, 1, 2, stop, cut pass. All right, final one is the scissor cut. So again, this one is different than the stick pattern, because trying to do like the full ride through with a knife, we just don't have the same kind of real estate that we have with the stick. Stick being this long, you got lots of ways to be able to catch the arm and make sure you can pass it through. with the knife being short and us being in such a close quarter distance with knife, then it's going to make that whole idea of the technique a whole lot harder. Doesn't mean you can't do that with this flow. If somebody was coming at you with, I can do a ride through with my knife and then like come more to an attack here. However, it just is not the most practical. So we change it to a scissor. So what's happening here, Mrs. G is attacking, so I'm going to do the defense, same as normal, come back with the puño. My blade turns up, so I'm catching her arm here, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut it on the way through. So as I'm passing, literally my knife will cut her even if I don't move it because of what I'm doing with this arm. But I want to match it and get an extra deep cut here, bring my knife back to the other side, and I feed 1, 2. She's going to scissor cut it there, bring it back over, and 1, 2, scissor cut, bring it back over, 1, 2, scissor cut, 1, 2, scissor cut, 1, 2, scissor cut, 1, 2, scissor cut. Let's put it all together. So, going through the full flow. So again, just trading it back out and going from one to the next. So remember, just like the stick, we will both do it. So if Mrs. G's attacking me first, I get to do the belly cut first, then she goes belly cut, then we move on to cut pass, then stop cut pass. But again, we don't change until the other person gets the chance to do the same technique. So she's gonna feed, 1, 2, we come through with the belly cut. She's gonna then do the belly cut. Here, cut pass, 1, 2, cut pass. Now it's time for stop, cut pass, 1, 2, stop, cut pass, 1, 2. Now from here, we're doing the scissor, right? 1, 2, scissor. Now we're back at the beginning. So belly cut, cut pass, stop cut pass, stop cut pass, scissor, scissor, one more time, belly, belly, cut pass, stop cut pass, stop cut pass, scissor, scissor.